Hello everybody, this is Grim, and welcome back to Twisted Metal Head. Last time we left off, we actually did the last playthrough, but today I have something a little extra special to show off, because I did hint at it in the finale. What is Twisted Metal Lost? Lost levels of Twisted Metal Black 2. 2003, work began on Twisted Metal Harbor City. The game was to be a sequel to the award-winning, million-selling Twisted Metal Black. The levels in Harbor City were designed to connect via a series of freeways that would allow players to experience, for the first time, a seamless streaming Twisted Metal world. Sadly, only a select few ever got to experience this new vision for the Twisted Metal series. On March 13, 2005, 6 key members of the Harbor City team were killed when their plane crashed following a celebratory skiing trip in Colorado. Because of this tragic event, the game was cancelled. On March 13, 2007, 2 years to the day of the plane crash, a note arrived at the offices of Sony Entertainment. The note pleaded with Sony to allow the public to play the last works of the deceased team members, to allow the public to enjoy the last game the teammates had ever created. The note was signed with the names of the 6 deceased team members. After months of debating the origin of the note, the consensus was that it was a joke in poor taste. However, it was decided that elements of Harbor City would be released to the public in order to honor the fallen teammates. While the connected freeways have been removed and no stories were ever written for the characters, we hope you will enjoy the classic Twisted Metal gameplay that these levels represent. It stands as a testament to the talent and dedication of our beloved teammates. If you would like to see the actual note sent to the Sony offices, with all the levels in the Lost Story mode. If you would like to see the note in its entirety and unlock the secret it contains, with all the levels in the Lost Story mode on hard difficulty. This was a Metal Team, October 15th, 2007. So this is it, huh? Difficulty? Well, let's try hard mode then. Movie clips. Okay. Single player. This is story mode. So let's see here. Crazy 8, Grim, Darkseid. Okay, Sweet Tooth, Yellow Jacket. Okay, so all the cars from Black are back. So I guess I'll pick Sweet Tooth here. And did they? Because I know the. Here. Midtown looking for his next victim, his brother, the driver of Yellow Jacket, is trying to kill him before the deranged man can kill another innocent. Let's see. I'm sorry? Caught in a time loop at the end of Twisted Metal Black, Agent Stone is forever forced to relive the night he won the Twisted Metal contest. Each night he stands before Calypso, prepared to be redeemed, and each night ends with a bullet straight to the brain. For Agent Stone, there is no escape. What's even happening? She seems to stay locked in her doll mask. This once young girl has become a young woman. While her body and skull grow bigger, the mask does not yield. Crushing pressure on her brain has begun to take its toll. Axel's still aching over the murder of his wife, feeling her death was his fault. He chooses to stay strapped to the wheels, his feet dragging against hot asphalt, ripped apart, bleeding, and causing him tremendous pain. But he hopes he will have his penance and the spirit of his wife. This rejected evangelist took his own life at the end of Twisted Metal Black. Rejected by heaven and hell, Jebediah's spirit now roams the earth, searching for those who wronged him. Folk will say if you see Jebediah's ghost, you'll be dead from a car accident within a year. Raven drives a haunted hearse filled with the vengeful souls of the dead that once carried. Using her powerful voodoo dolls, she has become a hero to the people of Midtown, an urban legend who protects the innocent from the freaks and killers who roam the streets of the cursed city. It's Grim. Grim's taste for human flesh has not abated. Grim's sanity has not returned. He now spends his nights racing through the streets of Midtown, hoping for his next meal while speaking to the rotting skull of his dead friend that he wears a helmet. In recent years, he has begun to think he may actually be the Grim Reaper. No-Face hero Frank the Tank. No-Face is obsessed with rebuilding his mutilated mug, tracking and killing those he deems evil. He steals the eyes and tongues of his victims. He struggles to create a new face for himself, one that will allow him to smile at his baby daughter, making her burst into tears. For 8 years, still no luck. So this game takes place in 2013. It's 8 years after Black. Black was 05. Okay, this is probably the weirdest one. John Doe, undercover cop trying to bring down Twisted Metal contest. The original John Doe was killed by Calypso at the end of Twisted Metal Black. Rumor is Midtown PD has a whole team of John Does, all with the same mission: take down Calypso. Fool assumed he could go head to head with Sweet Tooth, Midtown's greatest killer. Sweet Tooth made quick work of him, but kept him alive and served as a lesson to others. Now simply a torso and a head, no one is sure how Cage is controlling his vehicle. Alright, manslaughter. So here. No one knows where Black comes from, but he seems incapable of dying. He has only one goal: to kill Calypso. Latest rumor is that Black actually comes from a parallel universe, where a different, more colorful Calypso wants to use Black to murder his darker twin. The years since Twisted Metal Black, Bloody Mary has lost all hold on reality. She's not sure what she wants anymore. She simply does what comes naturally to her: driving and killing. Secretly, she hopes to be killed in the contest and have her suffering come to an end. Billy Ray. At the end of Twisted Metal Black, Billy Ray embarked on his life's ambition: to outdo Sweet Tooth as Midtown's most notorious serial killer. It's been almost 10 years since that vow, and he has yet to kill another soul until tonight. The last one, Yellow Jacket, Charlie Kane. The brother of Sweet Tooth controls his dead father via remote control. The macabre duo have decided to track and kill Sweet Tooth, then kill themselves. Doing so will destroy the family bloodline, putting an end to generations of murderers and psychopaths. Good God. It's friggin' dark. Alright, Suburban Terror. Okay, no, this is basically Twisted Metal Head On. Okay. So this is our little bonus round, huh? It's Twisted Metal Head On with the skin of Twisted Metal Black. There's Stone. That's the thing too, the machine guns are nowhere near as overpowered, so this game is actually going to be a lot tougher than Head On ever was. Even if it controls the same, because it's running on the same engine. Crap. We'll activate this real quick and see if we can get some good hits off. Come here, Billy Ray. Where do they keep the health packs in this place? Oh, I made it. We're good. There we go. That's an invisible wall. Great. Oh, okay. So they brought back the healing pads. All right, come here, Axel. Don't you look at me that way. Nice slow suburban crawl. That's how we like to do it around here. Is this smoke bombs? Sweet. Gotcha. Just hope it lands. How do you do? Dun, 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 dun. Nope, crap. I have no idea how to use freeze missiles in this. Yep. It's a spiritual successor to Black. There's no upgrades or nothing. Can I break? Can't break that down. Okay. Let's hit the healing pad here. Because knowing what hard mode does, it's probably just removing some of the uses for the healing pad. There we go. Good as new. There we go. So you calm down. I feel threatened. Back off. Oh dear.
No help. Help is low.
I'm gonna let myself die here. Are you kidding me?
No help. Help is low.
Can I? There's no healing pad left.
No help.
Okay, time to panic. Time to panic.
No help. Help is low.
Yeah, I know my health's low. Come on.
No help.
Yep, here they come. Living in a dust place. Living in a dust place. That's the thing about the AI for Black. They gang up on you all the time. Come on. Yes. I need another turbo though. I'm gonna loop him back around, and then I'm gonna see if I can get the health pickup from over here. Just grab that ricochet and we'll book it. Stressing out here, man. Got ourselves a bit of a standoff here, don't we? Don't you look at me that way. It's one of 4 levels. This is the first Twisted Metal game I've ever played on hardest difficulty, and it was Lost. Stadium Slaughter. My main question is, how in the world do I unlock 12 pack? Because 12 pack is awesome. He's really broken, but I just don't know how to actually get him. Crap. Yup. This is definitely Twisted Metal Black, alright. Here we are. Use it early on, conserve my lives. There's no point in wasting lives so early, when we could stretch them out to the end game. Because, I mean, you're not getting upgrades anyways. There's really nothing to lose when you die except for your weapons. So, like... oh, there you are, Cage. Rat. Yeah, I think I want to reload that. I should have probably done some research, but I didn't know... I never even booted this game up. So I didn't know that you had to actually unlock 12 pack. But 12 pack is pretty much the best car in the game. Him and Gold Tooth, but you only get Gold Tooth for beating the game on the highest difficulty, if I remember right. So, that knocks him off the list. Can't really unlock Gold Tooth for this. So, our goal is to try to beat the game with Sweet Tooth. Can't beat the game with Sweet Tooth, then I'm gonna go and get 12 pack. Then I'm gonna go play with 12 pack anyways, because he only ever showed up in Lost, and he was never seen again, not even for 2012. Which I find very, very strange. Crap. Oh, well, crap. I guess I'll die. I'm so dead. We live for one more day. Hit the healing pad and then... I can't even tell if the missiles are hitting, I'm just firing away. Whatever takes them out, you know. There you are, Billy Ray. Y'all both back on up, won't you? No idea how that landed, but you know what? We take those. How do you do, Billy Ray? booking it. Get my. There we go. We got health up there. We'll get the missile here. No idea how that. No idea how that whipped. Crap.
Health is low.
Yeah, I know.
No health.
Bit worried about it. Just the pickup.
Is low.
The pickup ain't here. Guess I can take pot shots though. Can't take pot shots. Okay. Where y'all at? I'm ready. Put them up. Oh. Dang it. We're living it. Whoop. I can do it. Yes! Wait, let me get a sip of tea there. That was actually pretty stressful. Dang. Carnival of Darkness. Good lord, what is... 7 people. I think there were 7 last time. What am I freaking out about? Yeah, I know, this has got some life to it. Oh, one didn't. Holy crap, they're actually going after each other. They never did that in Black. How can you say it's a spiritual successor when there's no Camden alleyway gangbugging? I seriously just ran him into that. I'm so stupid. Crap. Wait, they're just the sweetest little thing. Okay. Can't be. Wait, that's a 3 of 3? There's only 3 stages? Holy crap, okay. So this is our last stage. I know there's 4. I know there's a ship level. They just don't use it in the story mode, I guess. So Carnival of Darkness is our last stage here. See what's up here. Power missiles, great. Oh, hold on. How do you do? Crap. You! Okay. We'll see if I can live this on my last life. Wait, did it refill my lives? You cuckolds, I wanted a challenge. Yeah, I can see the reused assets from Black. That clown cutout was just ripped straight from Black. One of my favorite levels, too. How'd I miss that? Y'all were literally sitting still. No idea how that whizzed past my head. And I got no clue what Billy Ray Stillwell's still doing down here. Up there's 12 pack. Can't play as him, but he's there. Probably still as overpowered as I remember him being, because they never had time to balance him. You see, that's the thing with 12 pack. I've said it there, but the reason why he's so good is because they never balanced him. He's just broken by accident. Also, what is this music track? It's like a Pink Floyd. It's like On the Run by Pink Floyd. They have the healing pad all the way up here. Teleporter. Here we are. Once more into the fray. Okay. Fighting dirty here. Though, I mean, I guess this is payback for what I did in Black, so can't really say they're fighting dirty. Now I was playing there, not in Black and Head On. I fought real dirty and Head On. No, you. Come on. Not yet. I got friggin' sniped. I'm on my last life. There's still 6 people left. Oh, there's 12 pack. I can get him out real quick. There we go. It's your favorite boy. You know, why don't you follow me up here? To my domain. Play friggin' guerrilla warfare out here. Don't you run. There we go. Come on. I need to hit that healing pad. They just threw everything up here, all the hard-hitting weapons. Alright. We're all good. We're on our last life. Close to death. But we're alive. And that's what matters. Those two are beating the piss out of each other. Which means I can be a sneaky little rat. Snipe Axel. Who's coming out of this exchange alive? You're still alive and kicking. Alright, who's my last one? Crazy 8. He's got an actually sizable amount of health. Alright, Frank. My man. Bring it on. Bring it, Frankie boy. It's over, Frank. There we go. Game over. You've completed story mode. You've unlocked Gold Tooth. Completed the lost levels. Now you will see for yourself the letter sent to Sony by the supposed deceased game makers. Alright, well, I mean, let's see it. We're disappointed to hear of your decision to keep the world from seeing the last of our work. We beg of you, show them all what we have done. Show them our last earthly deeds. We doubt our existence. Look to a dark past for proof that we are who we say. For in this dark past, we find proof that no future will bring. And do not forget, the truth lies in the greenery of Paris. To the left, the truth is revealed. This is why we have to come back, to let you know what awaits. So, details for Twisted Metal PS3 were found in, I think it was graffiti in Paris? I think it was some graffiti in Paris. And also, if you look to the day they spoke of, there were no plane crashes that day, meaning that they fabricated the story in order to try and basically make a more interesting backstory for this cancelled Twisted Metal game that they hodgepodge together into Twisted Metal Lost. So yeah, that's depressing and disgusting. But I mean, that's the way things are. This is Gold Tooth. A solid gold ice cream truck provided to Sweet Tooth by a mysterious benefactor, stronger and more deadly than any other vehicle in the competition. Yeah, so we have all of these stages, yeah. But then on endurance, I'm correct. Okay, never mind. Do I need to play through the whole thing again? Because if I am, I'm switching the difficulty down to normal. I did the main thing I wanted to. So you know what, let's just do story mode with a Gold Tooth, and we'll see if I unlock something new. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna take a second to look this up. How do I actually unlock 12 pack? I don't want reading mode. Twisted Metal Lost. 12 pack. Beat the story on medium. So, this is how we're gonna get 12 pack, and then I guess we'll call it there after I show off 12 pack. Because he's an absolute monster. Goldtooth is basically just if Sweet Tooth had max stats and was an absolute behemoth. I have no idea how long this video has been going on for. I really hope that y'all enjoy this bonus episode. I really hope that this isn't boring for y'all. Because I know I've been pretty quiet this whole time, and it's not really like me, but it's 9 in the morning, so, you know, I don't want to screw with Mod Pa too much, because they're trying to sleep. But anyway, let's try and finish the game again. Let's unlock 12 pack, and then we'll do a 12 pack playthrough just to finish things off. Buddy, you should run. Is this destructive? No, but you can get onto it. I know you can get onto it, so you can see the power up in there. So, maybe there's... That should not have worked. Here we are, okay. So you can get up and out through there. If you have turbo, you can make that, okay. That hits so dang hard. Alright, where's my last one? There you are. I'll get a remote mine before I go. You know, I think I understand why Sweet Tooth is the best car in the game now. They just completely doubled his damage on the special. And there's 12 pack right there. Get him out of the way friggin' quick, because his little reticle missiles, they hit so dang hard. It's actually nuts. So, dang, what if y'all had no experience with the Twisted Metal series and you saw me playing head on as your first exposure, you probably have no clue, super confused about why the ice cream truck turns into a giant missile shooting mech. And I'm gonna be honest, it's something you just have to get used to. This game is weird. Especially this one, because where Black at least made some sort of sense, this game is off-the-wall bonkers. Like, Cage being a vegetable, basically, driving Warthog, that's never been touched on again since. The army of John Does the police has, never mentioned again. They lost it when they did the story for this game. They were on something crazy, I tell you. How do you do, fellow kids? Also, the opening theme for this game, I think I like it better than the actual Twisted Metal Head-On theme, because I always love the punkier, grungier tone of Black. And so having that represented in the opening theme for it, it's really charming. Sound like a dang nerd, but you know what? I mean, that's what this whole channel is about. Was me being a dang nerd. Carnival of Darkness. You know, this is kind of what Black played like. Off the wall bonkers. Stop thinking you're dead. I mean, that was Black in a nutshell. This, however, this is actually pretty tame. Because when I was younger, I couldn't even really beat Twisted Metal Black. I unlocked Minion, yeah, but I had to use cheats. So, who knows, maybe for like a video, I'll go back and I'll try to beat Twisted Metal Black. With like Sweet Tooth or something. That'd be a cool video. Oh dang, what was that lag? Come on, buddy. Yes, this game was basically just a huge grudge match. Well, Black was, not Harbor City. I could do Harbor City as a playthrough, because they got old builds for it, post them online, and you can play it through the emulator that I'm using to play Twisted Metal Head-On. So you can play Harbor City, it's just extremely unfinished. That also should have hit the other guy when that missile missed me. I'm trying to do the missile code, but I don't think it's the same as in Head-On. Well, so I'm gonna show y'all what you get if you beat the game on normal difficulty, because there is a different cutscene. It's just not fully fleshed out like the one from the hard difficulty ending. That one was, I think it has that last little bit in there. Like, they needed an excuse to basically present their work and make sure that nothing went to waste. So that's why they created the urban legend. And after years of, you know, trying to understand everything, it was all basically a marketing ploy for Twisted Metal 2012. Which was absolutely bonkers. Like, you're gonna say that these people are dead, and just, you know, roll with it. It's very, very scummy, but you know what? With the game we got out of it, was it worth it? Probably not. Twisted Metal 2012 was pretty good. Here it is. Okay. Midsommar mode. Unlocks 12 pack. You unlocked Deathport. What are the lost levels? So you receive for yourself the letter sent to Sony by the supposed deceased game makers. Disappointed to hear of your decision to keep seeing the last of our work. Big view. Film what we have done, some of our last earthly deeds. Got our existence to the dark past, proof that we are who we say, and this dark past will find proof that we know what the future will bring. And do not forget, I don't speak enchantment table. Okay, I thought they had like a little graphic where it was like a ripped up sheet of paper. Like the end was ripped off there, but apparently not. They just distorted it. So you know what? We'll do one last round. So this is 12 pack. All the other character graphics, they come straight from Twisted Metal Twisted Metal Black. This is concept art, okay? And you look in the car, he has no head. You look over there, he has none either. What's his info card? 12 pack. Severed Sam. Sam Boomer was a rising star in the racing circuit until a spectacular crash took his life. His car was totaled, his body decapitated. Now he searches Midtown for the crazed fan who left in the stands on that tragic day and stole his severed head. How this makes any sense, I have no idea. But you know what? We'll play Deathport with 12 back. Just have an opponent just randomize it. Not friggin' Goldtooth. That's better. Wait, what? How am I know it's reticle missiles, but like, how am I supposed to use that tank special? Hey, I made it sick. Wait, can't move. It tipped me over, hold on. Sup, punks? How'd you do? Right on through the night. Do I have to like rapid tap? What am I supposed to do for that? It's one missile. Tried holding it, or tried to stop. Yeah, if you can figure out how to use 12-pack special, he is really good. So, lock. There was no target lock. Don't want to risk that. You kidding me? It's crap. That's the same scream that plays when you go out of bounds and head on.
Health is low.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. Lived it.
Low health.
We're living gamers. I am alive. For how long? I have no idea. Whole bunch of BS is what this is, man. So much crap going on. It's like, you know, at some point, it's time to stop. I screwed that up. I thought I had napalms equipped. No, you cuckold. Wait, how do I... I'm mashing every button on my controller. No, please die. Please die.
Low health.
Don't even try that, dude.
Health is
Don't even friggin' try that.
low. Low health.
I know. This thing is a mangled monstrosity.
Health is low.
You know what? Yeah, fitting end. I know. I'm not playing. Are you kidding me? Okay. That was Twisted Metal Lost. That wasn't that good at all. But if y'all enjoyed watching me play that hunk of crap, same as usual, like, share, sub, comment, all that good stuff. If you want to see some more, I wouldn't say more Twisted Metal content, I'm probably going to do one video after this on Twisted Metal, the real finale, the bonus episode, after Twisted Metal Lost. But yeah, anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all some other time. Peace out.